Welcome to the Balanced Hormone Solution Podcast. If you're a woman, 35 plus, feeling exhausted, struggling to lose weight, and wondering where your libido went, this is for you. I am Tracy Aaron, a functional medicine practitioner who helps women balance their hormones naturally without prescriptions, guesswork, or trendy nonsense. Because here's the truth. Your symptoms aren't random. They're signals. And if you know how to listen, you can fix the root cause and start feeling like yourself again. If you're ready for real solutions, let's get to it. You're on thyroid meds, you've cleaned up your diet, you've tried every supplement from biotin to collagen, but your hair, it's still falling out. If this is you, today's episode is going to uncover the root causes that most practitioners are missing and what you can do to finally stop the shedding and start rebuilding your hair and your confidence. But before we dive in, I want to let you know that if you're tired of guessing and you're ready for real answers, my 90-day program, the Balanced Hormone Solution, is exactly where I help women just like you test smarter and reset their hormones and feel like yourself again. You can apply anytime at tracyaaronwellness.com or just DM me the word balance on Instagram and we will talk next steps. All right. So welcome back to the Balanced Hormone Solution Podcast. I am your host, Tracy Aaron, a registered nurse, integrative health practitioner, and fellow woman who once felt like a hot hormonal mess despite doing everything right. So today we're talking about one of the most frustrating symptoms that I hear from women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, and that is hair loss that won't quit, especially after you have already, quote unquote, fixed your thyroid. So I'll never forget the moment a client of mine, let's call her Jen, came to me almost in tears. She was 6 months into Synthroid, and her TSH was normal, air quotes, but she was still finding clumps of hair in the shower drain. She said, "Tracy, I'm doing everything. I eat clean. I'm on my meds. I even bought a silk pillowcase." And yet her confidence was tanking, her scalp was showing, and no one had answers. Sound familiar? Well, that's when I told her the truth. Hair loss isn't just about your thyroid. It's about your whole hormone picture. And your stress, your blood sugar, your liver, and your nutrient absorption are all part of the story. And when we addressed those, her hair started growing back. Her energy came back. She began to lose weight. She felt like herself again. So let's dive in and talk about how we did it. Well, number one, so a normal thyroid doesn't necessarily mean optimal. Most doctors check TSH only, but that's just the brain's message. It's not the actual hormone itself. You need free T3 and 4, reverse T3, and antibodies to see the full picture. And just so you know, cortisol, that stress hormone, it blocks that T4 to T3 conversion. So if you're stressed, your thyroid meds might not even be working. Second, the hair cortisol connection. Hair growth happens in the rest and repair phase, but cortisol keeps you in that fight or flight. It's that chronic stress that's telling your body, now's not the time to grow hair. Hey, we're just trying to survive over here. That adrenal burnout equals a slow thyroid, poor detox, and a body that simply cannot prioritize hair. Number 3, blood sugar and hair growth are BFFs. So high insulin and glucose crashes are going to lead to inflammation, which shrinks your hair follicles. Insulin resistance is a hidden root of androgen excess. That is that testosterone, which can trigger hair loss. So we need things like daily protein and enough of it, minerals like magnesium and chromium, and balanced meals. That's what equals hormone harmony and happy hair. Number 4, estrogen dominance and liver burden. What do I mean by that? Well, estrogen isn't bad. But if it's not detoxed properly, it builds up in the body, and that can affect your hair. So the liver and gut are responsible for metabolizing estrogen. When they're overwhelmed, the detox pathways show up on your head. So what do we do with that? We need binders, bitters, bowel movements. Those are your best friends here. And lastly, number 5, nutrient deficiencies that get missed. Because you can't grow hair without ferritin, which is your iron storage, your B12, zinc, biotin. But labs often miss subclinical deficiencies. And this is where functional medicine shines. We use a much tighter range when we're looking at blood tests. So gut health matters. If you have low stomach acid or poor digestion, you're not absorbing the nutrients that you eat. So your body considers hair a luxury item, and your body's only going to prioritize it when everything else is stable. So what can you do about all of this? Get a blood test. Get a functional blood test that's going to run a full and complete thyroid panel. So we can look at your stress and cortisol. I like to do that through the Dutch Complete Test, which is an at-home urine test. Back to the blood test though, blood sugar. We need to know, what is your insulin doing? Detox support. This is where my supplement plan comes in to optimize your body's pathways. And then we need to look at your gut health to make sure that you are absorbing the nutrients you are consuming. Otherwise, maybe it really is just expensive vitamins, right? Or expensive pee, as our husbands like to say. So listen, your hair is not falling out randomly. It's falling out because your body's waving a flag, and we need to decode what it's saying. Your hair loss is not just aging, and it's really not just your thyroid. It's not something that you just have to accept. It's a symptom, one that's inviting you to look deeper, heal smarter, and support your body in a whole new way. And friend, you do not have to do it alone. So inside the Balanced Hormone Solution, we test, not guess. We rebuild your foundation. We make hair, energy, confidence, and hormone healing your new normal. So if you're ready to feel like yourself again, DM me Balance on Instagram, reply to my email here, find me on tracyaaronwellness.com, and let's chat. So until next time, this is important. Be kind to yourself. You're healing more than you know. I'll see you next time. That's it for today's episode of the Balanced Hormone Solution Podcast. If this resonated, don't just listen, do something about it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And if you know another woman who's tired of feeling like a stranger in her own body, send her this way. For more support, check out the show notes. I've got resources to help you get started. Just remember, your body isn't broken. You just need the right tools. See you next time.